people of YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying a new challenge, which is going to be doing a full face using the James Charles X Morphe palette. So I just got this and I'm really excited to use it. I have used it a few times already, but I thought it'd be really fun to do like a challenge like what James Charles has done, where he did like full face of liquid lipstick and he did like a full face of art supplies. So I thought I would try and do a full face using the James Charles X Morphe palette. So yeah, I am excited to see how it will turn out. But yeah, if you want to see how I'm going to create this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do my makeup how I normally would. Now, this is the palette. As you can see, it has basically every colour that you would ever need in. So I'm thinking I might be able to make it work. Like, obviously I can't make it liquid to make a foundation, but I'm going to see what I can do. So I think I'll start with brows, because I normally start with brows. Okay, so I've got a brow brush. This is from Beauty Bay and it's called Just Wing It. Bloop, bloop. So I think I'm going to take, I normally use like a cool tone brown, and I'm not really seeing a cool tone brown in this palette. So I think I'm going to take this big brown here and I'm going to do my brows with that, because, you know, why not? It is slightly the wrong colour, but I'm going with it because what more can we do here? So yeah, I'm just going to carve my brows out how I normally would. I have no idea how this looks going to turn out. I just thought it would be such a fun challenge. There we go. I'm going to make my brows look a little bit ginger, but you know. Who has seen the James Charles video where he went on the people with Dancing with the Stars? Like, I do not, is it, no, what is it? Dance Mums. So I've not seen Dance Mums ever, but oh my god, that video was funny. Like, he literally was so cute doing his little dance routine. Love James Charles. Comment down below if you love James Charles, because I feel like after that whole after that whole tatty thing, a lot of people didn't like him anymore, but I feel like I was Team James the whole time. Like, I CBA with that old hoe. There we go. I'm gonna just set the base of my lids and carve my brows out using a really light shade, as if it was concealer, but obviously can't use concealer. Okay, so taking the palette on a concealer brush, going to use this light shade here, which is kind of like the nearest colour to my concealer that I can find. So yeah, I'm just going to carve out my brows. I have carved my brows and set my base with that light shade, and now I'm going to go on to the eye look. So I was thinking red because I'm wearing red, but now I'm kind of thinking purple. The pigment on this is really good, but also really like easy to build up. You can sort of do it however you like, and the fallout is actually minimal, which is surprising because it is really good quality. I also really like that it's very reasonably priced. It's about £35, like £40, which is really good. Seeing as James Charles is as big as he is, I think that's a really good price. So yeah, you just want to blend that into the crease. I normally start from the outer and blend into the inner, because you can put more product here and then you just sort of work it into the inner. I like to do mine really high. You don't have to do that, obviously, you can do it however you like, but I have really big eyes and they're also like not hooded, so you can like, I can really paint them like fucking canvas. So then taking the darker purple shade here, I'm going to go into that and build up the colour like into the crease, darken that up. So I am really liking this look. Just gonna use this sort of more pinky toned purple and just blend the edge of going back into my concealer brush, this one. Think I'm gonna go for the glitter, this one here, on the lid. So I'm just gonna put that on there. Oh my god, I'm so oh wow, it looks so nice. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that looks amazing. I am shook to the core because it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that on my lid, but only half of it, just to here, but actually maybe like 3/4, because then I think I'll do a darker colour on the outer. But this colour is absolutely delicious. So, just gonna put that on. It's kind of giving me Morphe, the purple palette vibes as well. And then, I think I'm gonna go back into the really dark purple, but also with a touch of the black. And I'm gonna
Put that on the outer to make it sort of more into a smoky purple vibe. That is what I'm going to do for the eye look. I'm not going to bother with a wing, which is probably the only, this is probably, yeah, the only time I'll ever not do a wing. But what I am going to do is just smoke out my lash line. So I'm going to go, oh, I've shut it and now I can't open it up. I have my nails like taken off, or I mean I pulled them off and now I can't do anything. It's actually harder to do things with short nails than long nails apparently. But just going into the black shade, I really like that he's put like all these, ooh, I really like that he's put all these bigger because I feel like they're good transition shades. And obviously white is just essential. So then yeah, I think I'm just going to run this along my lash line just to smoke it out and give it a bit of definition. But I'm not going to do a full wing because I just don't think it looks as good when you can't use eyeliner. I just prefer it looking like a knife, looking cut and sharp, not necessarily smoky. So yeah, I'm just going to do that to smoke that out, and then just using the fluffy brush with any leftover product, just sort of literally smoke it into the look. So it kind of just looks like, you know, natural lash line rather than that you've lined it. Okay, so now that that is done, I've just used the wipe and I'm just gonna sort of give my face a little wipe, make sure there's no fallout. Face has got a bit red. I think I'm just gonna do a face mask later because apparently my face has got a bit, oh, it's gone a bit red, rude. So I think maybe the colour that I used originally, which was this colour, I can use, but because obviously I don't want to use the whole thing because it's tiny, I might do a bit of colour correcting under the eye with the yellow colour, with this sort of pale yellow here, but then also use these sort of brownie shades as the bronzer and just do it all at once rather than try and do a complete base with that because that will probably run out. And then I'm just going to go into that really light shade and I'm just going to basically conceal my under eye with it. Oh, it actually works quite well. Look at that. Oh my god, it actually works quite well. You go, James. You go. Making everything usable. Then, I don't know if anybody else has done this, but comment down below if you know anyone else has done this or would be willing to do this. Maybe I'll start a trend. That would be mad. Right, okay. So I'm just blending this down as if it was how I will do my contour. So I kind of just like do this in strokes down my face. And then using that yellow, like I said, I'm just going to gently put that basically on my eye bags and I can work that colour into the acquisizione. Then I think on my nose I'll do that same yellow colour first because it's a bit red. I think I'm just going to leave my forehead blank because it doesn't look too bad and I can just use bronzer, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to fill in my nose, mix in the same colours, the yellow and that really light colour. And then I think I will just take this big sort of fluffy brush and gently blend that in as if I was blending in powder foundation. Then I think I'm going to take my bronzer brush, which is from Beauty Bay and it says Glow Up on it, and I'm going to go into, I want to say this brown here. It might be the completely wrong colour, but I'm going to try it. Just get a bit on here. Okay, yeah, that is fine, but maybe I'll try the next shade and see what that's like. Oh, that's better. It's really hard because there's no sort of anything underneath to work it. It kind of looks a bit too, oh, that, tried a different shade apparently. But that's actually better. Okay, so this looks really bad because there's no like sort of product underneath it. It's really hard to move it. So it just looked like when I first learnt to contour and I just painted things on my face. So I think I'm just going to have to do a lot of blending. Maybe if I, is this cheating if I use my setting spray to help? I don't think that's cheating. So I'm going to set it. Well, actually, I'm just going to spray it, and then while there's still a bit of moisture on my face, I'm going to blend the fuck out of it. Oh, that's so much better. Already looks better. Oh, look at that. So much better once you blend it. I looked like I was going to war with that on my face. And like an African war tribe. Okay. So yeah, that is what it looks like blended, and then I think what I'll do is I'll just really gently go over it a bit with whatever's left on the brush, just to make my look like I've actually put some fucking bronzer on. Okay, so then I've been really into blush recently, as we know, so I'm going to take my little blush brush and I'm going to see which colour I could use as a blush. I'm thinking maybe this really pale pink here at the bottom. So then I'm going to go into that on my blush brush. Get in there. Go on. And then I'm just going to use it really gently as a really soft blush. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I actually really like that. Just blend. See, I like to blend up the apples of my cheeks. Like from the apples of my cheeks even, not just there. Just where you would put your bronzer as well. Oh, I think that looks so cute. Oh, I like that. Yeah, okay. Brush that I first put that really pale colour on, I'm going to do the same. But I'm just going to go underneath where I put the bronzer and kind of actually make it look like I still have bronzer on and that I've actually contoured my face a bit. I mean, this is not my best work, but it's not my worst. So have a
few sort of spot marks around my mouth, so I'm just going to cover those up as well, and the bits around my nose. Bloop. So any redness, I'm just going to cover with this colour, and then using my favourite big fluffy brush, which apparently I put all the way in here, just blend that over again. Then I think I'm going to do highlight.
So going in with my highlighting brush, I'm going to go into this really pale white iridescent shade. I just hit myself in the face with that. Ugh. Iridescent shade. Going to go into that. Just get it on my highlighting brush, and then I'm gonna, ooh, that's not bad. Quite hard to get in there, but it's not too bad for a, oh wow, I like that. Then I think I'm gonna, there's a bigger shade just here that's sparkly. Can you see sparkly? So I actually think I'm going to go into that one as well. Oh, that's nice. And put that on the top. Oh yeah, look at that pop. Look at that pop. Poppin', poppin', highlighting, poppin'. Then do the same on the end of my nose. Wow, that nose highlight is shining to Jesus Christ himself. And then a bit on my forehead. Then I will blend. I think the key for this video is fucking blend. I mean, that is the key for every video. Lovely. Then gonna highlight my inner corner and also my brow bone, just using the other side of the brush that I've used the purple pigment on. Lovely. Then I'm going to put lashes on and, you know, pray this look doesn't look too shit. Then I've got to figure out what I'm doing for my lips. Yeah, I will be using the palette. So, there we go. Get that inner. So, I've just done my lashes, put a bit of mascara on off camera. I know that's not using the palette, but I'm not going to individually paint my eyelashes using the black. No bad there. But I'm going to try to figure out what to do with lips. So what I'm thinking is I might put some lip balm on first so it can stick to it, and then put a colour on. I don't know how this is going to go. Put this lip balm on. This is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lip Balm. Butter, 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 butter. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. But, okay, so now I need to figure out what I can use as a lip colour. Right. I'm thinking maybe align with this colour because it's a bit darker, and then use this colour I use as my blush as the actual lipstick. Hopefully that can work. Let's try. So I'm going to need a really small, precise brush. So I'm going to take this really tiny little on-point brush and go into that sort of warm tone brown, and I'm going to line my lips. Okay, that's not actually that bad. That actually doesn't look too bad. This is on the camera, it looks like a sack of shit. Okay, so I'm just lining the lips. Oh, it's not too bad. And then doing the same along the bottom. Okay, I'm so bad at lining the lips. Right, then I'm just gonna neaten that bit. I'm gonna take a slightly bigger, flatter, Get Lippy brush. It's actually a lip brush. And then I think I'm gonna go into this corally shade here. It's like a little bit sparkly, and use that because it's a bit more neutral. Oh, okay, yeah, that could, oh yeah, that's okay actually. I think where it's mixing with the lip balm doesn't look too bad. Maybe I'll just use my finger. I would not recommend using eyeshadow as lips because it's going to be hella dry. I want it a bit darker, you know? I think that looks a bit pale. So then, yeah, I'm just going to go into that darker one that I literally had earlier, but using my finger this time. I'm just gonna go full it. That's better. I like this slightly shimmery still though. Okay, cool. So, why not? Let's set my face as if I'm going to go out on the town with this. I fucking love the smell of this. It's so nice. I'm running out. Look at that. Whew, might have to get some more soon. So this is the finished look of me using the James Charles X Morphe palette to do my entire face. Let me know how you think I did in the comments, if you think I slayed it or if you think I completely fucked it. But I mean, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, it's not my best work, but with what I've got, to be fair, James, you could use your palette for a bit of everything. So, you know what? I think if I had a bit of liquid foundation to go underneath, it would have made it slightly better because it'd have something to stick to. But apart from that, I actually don't think it's turned out that bad, you know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and also you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, all Brush Up and Blush Up. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Taking a chance.